Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to British perspective on Americans' Independence Day, and I'm actually doing this reaction on the 4th, and this is going up on the 4th as well, so hopefully having a great 4th of July, you're spending it with your family and your friends, and yeah, doing whatever, whether it's drinking or just, I don't know what the weather is like in the US. I mean, different parts is probably nice, so having barbecues, all this good stuff, but hopefully having a great day. And yeah, this is a reaction, I guess, somewhat dedicated to that. But I've also done another reaction to this too, but you'll just seen that reaction first. But yeah, we're going to check this out. I guess it's from his perspective, but how he celebrates it, what his opinions are on it. Like, obviously, he's a person who grew up in Britain, but because he's lived in the US for so long, maybe he has some sort of attachment to this day as any other American would. But we're going to check this out. Hopefully, going to enjoy. Like I said, hopefully having a great day. And yeah, let's check this out.
Hello, and happy birthday weekend to the United States of America, who I must confess doesn't look a day over 200. I wish I could say the same about myself, but we've reached that time of year again, haven't we? That time of year that I've celebrated every year for the past 15 years. And that time of year is the 4th of July celebrations here in the United States. And as a British person, that can be a little bit weird, because for those of you who don't know, and that's probably only about 10% of my viewers, America gained its independence from we, the British. And I didn't really know that or have a deep concept of that before moving to the United States. And the reason for that is they didn't really teach us about that in school. I don't know why. I think we learned about all of the victories, you know, the good wars. And after I moved, it became apparent that next summer that, oh, you kicked our asses. Although you used a word similar to that I can't necessarily repeat right now because I might get demonetized. And while we're on the subject of you, if you've not had a chance yet to subscribe to this channel, do that now. And how did I find this out? Through several uncles of my American wife's who just thought it'd be funny on the 4th of July to say, ha! How does it feel to know that your grandfather surrendered at Yorktown? No, wait, that's 3-year Letterman. How does it feel to know that you lost and we became the richest nation on the planet? I think I just sort of nodded and went, oh yeah, this is adorable. And then I thought about it. I was like, well, I wasn't even alive in 1776. And it seems that us Brits and us Americans have this special relationship now. I think we can let bygones be bygones. But I think they still think they've won. The uncles, not America. America did win. America won the War of Independence. These uncles, I think they go home every 4th of July and think, yes, I downed 3 beers, had a plate of chicken wings, and put that Brit in his place. And do you know what? Whatever, because those same uncles love the Beatles. We invaded you in the 60s, and you all lapped it up like it was some kind of ice cream. So in many ways, being British on the 4th of July is at least a little bit predictable, much like the parades that I attend each year in central Indiana, where myself and a number of Hoosiers park our chairs by the side of the road, and no prizes for guessing who gets sunburned the quickest. Now that's partly because I'm the one who's usually pushed out of the awning by my wife's cousin Chad, but it's also because I'm British. And I think subconsciously my wife's cousin Chad is thinking that when he gives me that slight nudge. I don't think it's even subconscious, I think he's doing it on purpose. And then, of course, the victors like to remind me of my place in all of this by putting up lots of American flags. Please excuse this. This was my producer's idea. We don't have a flagpole and we are decorating in the studio at the minute. But at my first celebration, I thought, ooh, I could inject a little bit of banter into the proceedings. So I brought my own, and it was hilarious until Chainsaw Jim saw it. And I haven't brought it since, because Chainsaw Jim is the sort of uncle who has 1776 written on the side of his toolbox. You don't mess with that toolbox, is what I've learned. And so now, after 15 years, I've learned to treat the day with the respect that it deserves. After all, they do have a saying here, the 4th of July is as American as apple pie. So long as you remember that apple pie originated in England and the 4th of July is written in the UK date format. And actually, in an unexpected turn of events, this now feels more appropriate than anybody ever anticipated. Imagine, for a moment, you could travel back in time. You set the time circuits on and head back to Independence Hall, July the 4th, 1776. Actually, some point in August, but people aren't ready for that conversation. The founding fathers are there, John Adams.
Wait, so it wasn't even in July, it was in... Wait, what? What does he mean by that?
Thomas.
In some point in August, but we won't talk about that.
1776. Actually, some point in August, but people aren't ready for that conversation. The founding fathers are there. John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, the other ones. They've just signed one of the most important documents in US history, the Declaration of Independence. As they banter back and forth about who has the trendiest pocket watch, you pluck up the courage to stand before them, shoulders pinned back, chest thrust forward as you declare, "All right, lads, you'll never believe what I read on Twitter this morning," but in an American accent. Rightly, nobody understands a single word you just said, except for Benjamin Franklin, who secretly invented Twitter without telling anyone. You continue, "You'll be thrilled to know that in the year 2023, people will still celebrate our independence from the British, including," and I hope you're sitting down for this, "the British. It's
Wait, what? Is that... Wait. They thought the British would celebrate it too? See, the thing is, this is a day that is not anything... Obviously, it makes sense. It's nothing in the UK. And obviously, it's huge in the US, but... Is this what the sort of initial plan was? There to be, like, a celebration in both countries?
We'll celebrate our independence from the British. 23. People will still celebrate our independence from the British, including, and I hope you're sitting down for this, the British. It's true, as we speak, several establishments across London are enticing customers with Independence Day celebrations. This seems particularly prominent among the English capital's whiskey bars, who are looking to recreate the kind of experience I once found in Kentucky and Tennessee. And at first glance, one winery appeared to misspell independence as the plural form of independent. But upon further reading, I discovered that the establishment, Divine Cellars, did it on purpose to celebrate independent winemakers. And while it remains baffling as to why this event is being held on July the 5th, it's good to see that the pun still never sets on the British Empire. That said, people who know my channel intimately will know that I'm about to embark on my first ever 4th of July as a United States citizen. And I know what you're thinking, ooh, Lawrence, you can't mark this momentous occasion by wearing a black shirt, which will attract heat from both Chainsaw Jim and the sun. And to that, I deliver unto you Mr. George Washington, wearing cool shades, chowing down on a hot dog. This is the second time this year you've made me do that. Where are you going? I think that might be overkill. Right. That's it for this episode. I hope America has a fabulous birthday. Go easy on the cake. And whoever you are, wherever you are, I hope that you enjoy your 4th of July celebrations by sharing this stupid little video with all of your friends. I'm Lawrence Brown. You can follow me on...
There we go. For a little look into a British perspective on 4th of July. My wife's British-born mum was born on 4th of July. She moved to the States in the 60s, not the same invasion story. Sorry, and became a citizen after marrying a Texan. She has lots of reasons to celebrate and always reminds us how many people celebrate with her on the 4th. 90 years ago. God damn. As a Brit who has earned his United States citizenship, you're even more patriotic than most on the day we celebrate several colonies worth of British becoming United States citizens. I spent the summer of 76 in London. I remember seeing banners with an American flag that read, "Happy birthday, love, mum." Really? To be fair, I've probably never been to London on the 4th. If there's anywhere that there's going to be any sort of celebration in a sense, it probably would be London. Americans never forget that Britain was our ally during World War I and World War II. That awareness pretty much overrides whatever animosity might linger from the war for independence. It's just a one day fight. You got to have your passion for one day at least. We did win our war for independence, but Britain is one of, if not our closest allies. It's not actually that personal. I think it's one of those things that thank God they did win their independence at the end of the day. I love knowing that 4th of July is becoming England's Cinco de Mayo. One of the funniest sayings I ever heard about this holiday is, if you want to have fun on the 4th, buy a 5th on the 3rd. What the fuck? But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this reaction, and hopefully you're having a great day. If you're watching this the day after and you're hungover as hell, hopefully you had a great day. If you're watching this on the day, hopefully you're having a great day. And if you're watching this in a week's time, hopefully you have a great day. Hopefully you have a great day next year. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. And yeah, until next time, subscribe. Peace.